Hey everybody, it's Cristin from Sono, Brio Whole Body Health, and this is Quick Health Tip. I just had to bring you guys a nice healthy cocktail today because the long weekend's coming up and I know you're all going to be out there celebrating and having fun in the sunshine. Hopefully it's sunny wherever you are. So this cocktail is going to be a perfect addition to your nice start to spring and summer weekend. So I made this actually a few weeks ago when we had some friends over and it was a huge hit, so I know you're going to love it. And we're starting out by just doing a little simple syrup. And if you've never made a simple syrup before, don't be afraid. It's simple, as the name says. So we're going to today, instead of using regular sugar for our simple syrup, we're actually going to use this coconut sugar, which is much better for you because this has a whole lot more vitamins and minerals in there. So it's going to prevent you from having those high spikes in blood sugar that we know are not so good for us. And this is still pretty sweet. It's almost as if you're using like honey or maple syrup. So healthier, but still is kind of sweet. And we're making a basil infused simple syrup today. So this is going to be super yummy. So to make a simple syrup, all it is equal parts water and sugar that you heat on the stove. So I've got half a cup. You could go for a cup of this, but I don't like my cocktails too sweet, so I'm just going to stick with a half cup measurement today. So half cup water, and I did heat my pan up already, so it's a little bit warm. I'm just going to wipe out my measuring cup so that my sugar doesn't stick. And then we'll do a half a cup of the coconut sugar. And this is also called coconut palm sugar. You might see it called that in the store. It was recently on Dr. Oz, so it's kind of all the rage right now. And he gave it his thumbs up, of course. So that's going in there, half a cup of the coconut sugar. And then we're going to take our basil leaves here and just kind of chop them up a little bit so some of that surface area gets exposed and the basil flavor can get infused all through the simple syrup, which makes it really, really good. So you don't want to use all of your basil because you're going to want to leave some to garnish your cocktail at the end. Make it look really pretty, right? So we're just going to I just take this and this is the easiest way to do it. It doesn't have to look pretty for this because it's all going to get strained out. I just kind of crumple it up like in a little ball and just kind of let my knife go through it a little bit just to get it to release some of that nice aromatic flavor. So that handful of the basil, just like that, is going right into the pot with my coconut sugar and water. I'm just going to give it a stir and bring it up to a boil. And as soon as it's at a boil, I will reduce the heat down to simmer and let it just simmer there for about 5 minutes. So in the meantime, let's get together the rest of the ingredients for our cocktail. And I am using a pepper vodka today, a pepper-flavored vodka. This one you might not be able to get where you are. You might if you are in the Seattle area because this is a company which, it's a new distillery in Seattle and they're called Ula. And I'm telling you, this is the best vodka you will ever taste. It's like just so smooth you could drink it straight. And I'm so not that type of person at all, but it really is pretty darn good. All right, I got it. Okay, so we're gonna use a cup of the vodka. And this is going to be a pitcher of cocktails for 4 servings, okay? So that's fine to use a whole cup. So pepper vodka, 1 cup, and that's just going to go right into our pitcher, right on the bottom there. And then let's go for a couple ice cubes here. So get some ice cubes out, throw those in there. So it's nice and cool. And then also, don't worry, I'm gonna, those non-drinkers out there, I'm gonna teach you how to make this a non-alcoholic drink as well. So all you really do with the non-alcoholic version is don't use the vodka. We're gonna use the simple syrup and the sparkling water. That's to a boil, so I'll turn it down, let it simmer. And yeah, so you just use the simple syrup and the sparkling water and the rest of the flavorings, and it's great. You might have to add a little bit of cayenne pepper, just sprinkle it on the top if you're not using the pepper vodka, just to get that nice pepper taste. You're going to want that in there. So that's done, and now I'm ready to strain my simple syrup and add that. I just strained the simple syrup, and I really pressed down on the basil leaves to get all of that basil flavor to extract out into the simple syrup so it tastes really herbaceous and basil-y. So here it is, and I also just put it in the freezer really quick, maybe about 10 minutes, just to let it come back to the temperature of all of our other cooler ingredients. So it is going to be brown if you use the coconut sugar as I did today, which is a healthier option. If you use regular sugar, it'll be clear, so your cocktail will end up clear. But I highly recommend trying the coconut sugar. It's going to be much better for you. So let's put it all together. I've got my vodka and ice, the pepper vodka in there, and I'm just going to add the simple syrup right in. And then we're going to go with some sparkling water to top it off. So we just pour that right in. And if you don't have a soda stream, oh my gosh, if you're thinking about getting one, I'm telling you, best thing ever. I love my soda stream. You should definitely get one. And don't buy any of those yucky syrups that they sell with them. Just get it and make sparkling water at home. Super yummy. So I've got my simple syrup, vodka, ice, and sparkling water. And now I'm going to add some more flavor, so raspberries. And I took some frozen raspberries out of the freezer a little while ago just to let them thaw a little bit. So they've got some nice juice in there. Those are going to go in. Yum. And then those extra basil leaves, right, that we talked about for garnish. So those are all going in as well. So it's almost like a mojito, kind of, right? Like a basil vodka mojito. So those all go in. I'm just going to mix it up. Mix it all around. I'll let you see what this looks like. And like I said, it will be brown if you use the coconut sugar. If you want to use regular sugar, it will be clear. Or it'll be red, actually. Red and green from the basil and raspberries. So let's pour some up, shall we? Yum. Not too sweet. Lots of flavor in there. So spice. It's a little sweet, a little savory. Delish. One for you, one for me. All right. Here's yours. Cheers. Happy long weekend. And if you want to try out some coconut sugar recipes, let me know how you like them, especially this one. I'd love to hear about it, so leave some comments for me below. And if you're not on our list yet, head on over to sonobrio.com and sign up for quick health tips every single Tuesday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I always have trouble getting caps off, don't I? Probably have to edit this out.